Yo, what's going on with it once again? People, humanity, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and as always, otakus and geeky communities out there, this is Nintendo Sony Free 2011 aka Manny Wolverine. Of course, you guys interested in intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Before I begin, you people may or may not notice my voice sounds a little bit different. I'm not going to say I went under the weather per se. I hope I didn't. It was either that or the nap that I took a little bit, because usually when I'm done either taking a nap or just waking up in general, my voice sounds really fucking weird. It doesn't sound nasally, it just sounds really worn the fuck out. And a little bit of a privacy thing you might not know about me. I don't know if I ever said this on a video before, but oh, newsflash or shocking news. I snore. I snore very fucking loudly. I've even recorded it one time, which I was actually, I'm not sure if I ever did upload it to my older account, which was Criticism Guy 09. I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. And you can probably skip the first 2 minutes of this video because it has nothing to do with the video game news I'm going to be talking about in a second. For the past couple of days we've been getting at EVO, and of course Nintendo with the Pokemon news. That's the most important one that you're seeing on your screen right here. My boy Weezing got a Galarian form. Hopefully Ekans and Arbok get one too, because that's probably another fan favorite for, especially old school Gen 1ers. They might like it. I don't know. Nostalgia. I actually went to go see it without giving out many spoilers on it. The other day, I would have talked about it yesterday, but got a lot of other errands and shit I got to run when it comes to like Tuesdays and Wednesdays now. It used to be Wednesdays and Thursdays, now it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I got a little bit of time off to see with one of my roomies, Hobbs and Shaw, aka Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, aka starring, the Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and one of my favorite fucking badass actors of all time, Jason fucking Statham. That dude is absolute straight up fucking killer. He's just flames lit, man. One of the most coolest ass badass freaking actors I've always seen in all his movies. I remember even last year on Netflix, I binge watched a whole bunch of his older movies. I guess he started in the early 2000s, and I found out a lot of information. I know I shouldn't trust whatever Wikipedia says, but I found he used to be like an Olympic diver. So that was pretty cool. That's awesome stuff. For me personally, I think he got a lot of inspiration from a lot of 80s and even late 70s, 80s, and 90s actors, like the younger version of, when Sylvester Stallone or Schwarzenegger, Jean-Claude Van Damme, even Bruce Lee before he died. I think he got a little inspiration from a lot of his fighting techniques, the way he does shit. Even before Hobbs and Shaw came out, I saw this challenge a couple of weeks ago that came out. It was called the Kick Bottle Challenge or whatever, or Kick Bottle Tap Challenge, where all these actors and these professional UFC people and everyone that does fighting for a living, they were kicking off this little cap of the water, see if they could do it slow motion. And I saw Jason Statham do it too, but there was somebody else even better than him that did it. I don't know who it was, but I think he's like a real life legit martial artist. He does that for a living. I don't think he's an actor though. He's something else. Really cool shit. Shout out to dude. I know he'll never watch this for damn sure. That's definitely a fact. I know a lot of people call him Idris Elba. I've always called him Idris Elba. But Idris Elba, man, he did really good as the villain. This is like the first time I ever see him play as the bad guy, aka the villain in a movie instead of a good guy. Especially that whole iconic little scene where it says, look at me, mates. I'm Black Superman. Man. There's certain few dark things I don't know. About Dwayne The Rock Johnson, as cool as shit as he is as an actor in his movies, I don't think I would want to go to Hollywood premiere and meet him IRL, because for the tone of his voice. And there's another dude. I know it's supposed to be about probably about positive vibes, but I always see a really big pattern in his movie. He likes supporting a lot of the law enforcement. He supports police officers. He supports the troops and the soldiers. Me, I'm not gonna say I'm complete exact opposite. I'm a little exact opposite, because not only is that me, and I'm probably gonna offend a lot of people. No offense if any people have any of my subscribers, especially, or fans or viewers that watch this video. No offense, but I really don't believe in any of that shit. That's propaganda to me. And no offense if any people have military families, but for me, I don't support that. I honestly don't. I'm completely anti-war. I'm against war. I'm against not fights. I'm against people killing each other. That's fucked up. Especially if the government tells you that you have to do it. Especially in law enforcement. Oh god. Don't even get me started of how anti-cop that I am. Yes, I'm honestly, when I'm out there in the real world, I'm gonna obey the laws and the stuff like that, because I don't want to get arrested, but It doesn't mean I have to have respect for them either. I just never really gave a shit about cops and officers. You know? That's just how I've always been. I'm not going to trust some weird-ass stranger as a badge and a gun. Just not tell me what to do. I'll listen to what he does, but I still don't trust him in the back of my mind, you know? That doesn't mean I'm going to go out there and do something. Oh, he's going to do a violent thing. Relax. I'm not going to do nothing like that. It cringes me to the fucking core. It just annoys me. That's the certain things I disagree with what he supports. That's his beliefs. If he wants to believe that, that's cool. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, that's cool. If he wants to do that, that's awesome. That's all fine and dandy. He's a million. Excuse me, he's a million. But, you know, his acting's really good. I support that part, but not the other shit that he stands for half the time. But other than that, yeah. Long story short, they're pretty much like they have to like the main plot of the story. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna have to do one spoiler for you. It's Jason Statham in the movie, his sister in the movie. Which, by the way, the girl that played the sister, she was hot as fuck. That chick, dude. Damn, she was gorgeous. It looked like Keira McKnightley or something. Keira Knightley, but it was some other British chick. Very, very beautiful fucking woman for sure. No, not in the blonde chick. She was all right. It was about her and like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's characters, aka Hobbs and Shaw, and Jason Statham's characters. They have to like save her from like getting killed from like this 72-hour like virus that she enhances or whatever. And then what's his name? Idris Elba, his bad guy character. I forgot what his name was in the movie, but I just remember as Idris Elba, his bad guy character persona in the movie. He has to stop her and he has to kill her in order to like take over world domination or something. I think that's what most of the movie was about. And I think they left it on a cliffhanger. And they had to quote another spoiler here if you haven't seen the movie. Ryan Reynolds and Kevin Hart did cameo appearances. A.K.A. Ryan Reynolds, you know, the voice of Pikachu. And Kevin Hart wasn't surprised he did a cameo appearance. He's annoying as shit to me. I can't stand that dude as an actor. I'm sorry. I know, not because he's black. Before everyone gets me, oh, you're being a racist to blacks. No, I'm not. He's just annoying as shit. Remember back in the day, I actually used to like Kevin Hart on this really old MTV show called Wild 'N Out where he got to start. And after a while, I just got bored of the dude. Anyways, let's get into Pokemon news. So it says Galarian, Weezing, Pokemon jobs, and more reveals for Sword and Shield. I'm not sure if I'm going to read this whole thing, so I'm only going to read half. This comes from Jordan Mallory. Shout out to them. That was 6 minutes. Oh, man, I took too long on that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to read the whole thing, but I'll try. The official Pokemon account rolled up with a bumper crop of Galarian goodies earlier today and dropped tons of new details about the world of Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's a lot to get into, so we are going to get into all of it. But first, let's take a moment to appreciate this important announcement. Galarian Weezing. Look at the majestic creature, so proud, so noble. A Pokemon sure has its opinions on tea and literature, and according to the official Pokemon website, it's a Pokemon that might just save us from ourselves. Galarian Weezing consumes polluted air and poisonous gases for sustenance, then sits. The sit reads, the air and gases absorbed and the toxins removed before they were spewed out again from the top of Weezing's heads. Apparently, the air pollution and purification process is very clean. What a thoughtful bloke. Aside from the obvious cosmetics differences, Galarian Weezing also deviates from the norm in a mechanical sense. It's a poison fairy type as opposed to just poison. This is undoubtedly the lead with the interesting ability combinations that will not be possible for Weezing, though no specifics were mentioned in the announcement. As you can see, the big meat and potatoes of this video, I know a lot of other people talked about it about 2 days ago because I'm posting this on Friday instead of Thursday, whatever. Galarian version of Zigzagoon was also revealed today along with the enormous bombshell of Galarian Linoone can evolve, making it the first existing Pokemon to receive a region-specific evolution. Now, if only they could get Flygon and Milotic, and that would be really, really cool because a lot of people were asking for that. I guarantee you they were, so if Game Freak, you're listening out there, hopefully you made one for those two, because I know they wanted it in ORAS, so hopefully you could spread a bit of that Game Freak magic and Pokemon Company magic and make that happen. Hopefully you can. Living in a unique environment of the Galar region, some of the regional forms have developed the evolutions of unseen other regions. Reads a tweet from the official Pokemon account. Hopstagoon. This is the new evolution, huh? In my own personal opinion, not to get too sidetracked, this looks like a long-lost form version of what Rockruff was going to evolve to from Sun and Moon. If any people remember Lycanroc, it looks like it could have been a dust form, because we got the midday form, and then we got the regular day and the night form, but We never got a dusk form, so maybe that's what it was going to look like. I don't know. That's just my theory opinion on it. Obstagoon, which evolves into Galarian Linoon, is an example of Pokemon that can evolve from a Galarian form. Obstagoon is a dark normal type Pokemon, which is really weird because his new ability called Obstruct is to goat on other Pokemon into attacking first, at which point Obstagoon is releasing a powerful counterattack. Its overly specific Pokemon is classification as a blocking Pokemon. And the whole deal is apparently to result in growing a mean street to Galar. The Linoon is a Galar region live in harsh conditions compared to those found in other regions. With its fierce competition against others of their specifics, says the official website, their survival instinct is honed as a result, leading to their evolution into Obstagoon. And this was a new one when we saw today. I guess it's the Pikachu clone of the Galar region. Everyone thought it was that Yamper Pokemon. I think this is it, though, right here. But there is more, folks. And that's not all, folks. There's also a whole new ass of Pokemon to talk about. Morpeko, the two-sided Pokemon. Morpeko is the electric dark type Pokemon, but instead of being a mixture of the two, is a previous hybrid of the type Pokemon. It seems that the Morpeko is one of the others, depending on how hungry it is. Based on Morpeko's official Pokemon site, it doesn't look like the player actually has to manage feeding this or anything. Rather, Morpeko has the ability called Hunger Switch, which causes Morpeko to change its appearance in every turn. This sounds involuntarily, but could also just be weird phrasing from how the website profile was made. So we'll have to wait to see how the ability works. That it might be, so you have the option of changing between electric and dark type once per turn. Not that you absolutely have to, or maybe that you have to. Who knows? It's the wild out here. Either way, Morpeko's signature move, Aura Wheel, changes the type match current statuses, electric and full belly, dark mode, and hangry mode. Yes, that's really what they're going with. It's not trying to be cute. It's unclear whether Morpeko's available moves changes in the type that it does, or if it retains some of the same mood lists of hangry statuses. Anyways, overall thoughts, views, and opinion, that's cool shit. I wish I could get into these rivals. I will say this, Trainer Manry. Oh, fuck, man, this chick is a fucking goddess, man. I've seen a lot of fan art of this bitch already within, like, the first 2 hours, about 2 days ago. There was already a bunch of fan art for this chick. I don't know about this dude, Bede. Everyone's saying he's going to be the Galarian of this region. We'll see and find out. You guys can read the rest of your own. I'm probably just going to have enough time to read this Jenemba one real quick. Dragon Ball Super News. You're going to have to read the Cassandra one on your own. I'm sorry, guys, but I had to talk about how my shit was. It was awesome. So, update. It looks like the ruthless Jenemba is headed to DBZ Fighter. DB Fighter Z. There's a trouble a-brewing. And I'm probably not going to be able to do my outro either, so peace out if you're leaving now. Update. As revealed with the EDC. Evo this week, Jenemba will indeed arrive in DBZ Fighter Z on DLC characters on August 8. You can check out the new trailer below. According to a premature post by Nintendo, the mighty Jenemba is coming to Bandai Namco's Tag Team Slugfest of Dragon Ball Fighter Z. In addition, there it is. Yeah, in addition, oh wow, I don't know why that happened. Hold on one second. I'm probably going to have to read it from my phone. In addition, I can't even read it. Jenemba is known as the Dragon Ball aficionados as the villains for 1995's movie DBZ Fusion Reborn. Considering the living embodiment of evil, Jenemba is infused with dangerous reality warping powers, resurrecting his surroundings as the best supervillain. A proud and unstable villain, Jenemba's powers seemingly directly proportionate his ego as to doubt the affection of his strength. Given that the International Fighting Tournament EVO 2019 took place this coming weekend, there is a possibility that Jenemba will be revealed. As to where Bandai Namco to take the hit to drop to his trailer, now the cat's out of the bag, it remains to be seen. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions, this is a really cool ass thing. I saw the Cassandra one right here. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but this is from Game Informer. I don't know. I might get to it in my next video if I have time. That's all I got to say for now. As far as the Jenemba thing, I'm not even going to do an outro because I'm not going to have enough time to do them. But that's really, really cool as fuck. I only watched half of that movie on a Dragon Ball Z special way back in the day when they showed it in Tsunami. He looked like a really badass character. I didn't really get to know what his superpowers were until I read this article. Really cool ass shit. That's all I got for now. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out. Goodbye. Later.